Last time on Lawful Stupid, Bertrand has slapped on this glowing orange cuff, and William is cuffed. I'll need you to follow me. It should be over in just a moment. You see a woman poised in front of the fire. You can tell that her arms are crossed in front, and you see her from the back. This is Queen Lanzia. So what brings you to my kingdom?
We were following a trail of a suspicious man.
We do not get visitors. We have not for some time. We received a very troubling message stating that a traitor of the Moon Elves with intent to start some things had made their way here, and I presume that is you. The man who claims you are someone from this traitor's Moon Elf city coming here to cause chaos is here. But Beatrice, you're going to be put on trial to face the accuser to prove that you are not the traitor he says that you are. This will take place tomorrow.
Fume makes a couple gestures with his fingers, and then like this big black inky smoke just starts billowing out from underneath like his cuffs. And then once that darkness has enveloped him, he kind of just moves through the shadows. Good luck finding us. Ninja vanish.
I have nothing to hide, and I'm the only one on trial. You two should be fine.
Queen,
yes.
I just, real quick, hiccup, sit down.
And it's almost like you saying that is a force on its own, and there's kind of like a footstool thing, and she kind of falls down to it with her eyes wide, and she says, Eshi? And the queen is taken aback that you had mentioned, William, to her hiccup. Sit down. This message from Eshi, who we are also missing currently at this time, is Fume.
And Breeze.
And Breeze, who are, who knows where, out and about, just hiding at this time. And
we're one whisper of our names away.
And Miss B chose to stay back. They could have all escaped. She chose to stay back. Reasons that we'll find out soon on this episode of Lawful Stupid. And now you're in the room with the queen. She's sitting down looking at William after he's just said, hiccup, sit down. How do you know that? Did you know Eshi?
No. I know her.
That's what I just asked. Did you?
No, you asked, did I know her? I said I do know her. As in present tense, she is with me. I could ask Eshi a question.
No, stop.
I could answer it, but more sarcastically.
Bertrand? Sons? The other one's just kind of like, Joffrey's just kind of like picking his nose with like the end of this metal. I need you to get out, please.
Now listen to your mother.
And they both confusingly leave the room. And she says, what do you mean you do know Eshi?
I thought I was pretty straightforward and clear. Let me try again. She's right here. You can't see her, but I can see her. Talk to her clear as penny's day. You could ask her a question. She could answer. I would tell you a more sarcastic version of her answer.
So would you say that still she does not appear? Hey,
I should say something.
And she says, as she says to you, hey, you're going to have to get those manacles removed. I can't come out until those go away.
I don't want you to come out, Eshi. I want her to trust that I know you. And I say this out loud.
And she's looking at you and then over to Miss B.
Your faith will be rewarded, Queen.
Does he always do this? As she looks to Miss B. Is this true?
Yes, because he's speaking to Eshi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
And she's speechless. This has...
Okay, hold on. Real quick before you tell your story, because I laughed at a comment, and this is a good patron plug. If you're a $50 patron, you can listen to us record live. And Sean in the chat, which I believe is Zebra, said, I want her to believe I'm crazy when I was saying, like, oh, yeah, you let your faith be rewarded. And that just made me giggle. So you could be real-time seeing these things.
And she's just kind of speechless. She doesn't know what to say. She's just like, seems to be pacing now, arms crossed, and she stand up and she says, "This has major implications."
It's as though, baby, you've got what I need. Eshy's my friend.
Sure. I'm not sure what implications this has.
Yeah, please answer.
Yeah, does this change anything? Is Mrs. B no longer on trial? Am I on trial?
I don't know. I would have to talk to. I'd have to talk to our elders.
I'm not on trial, right?
You're not on trial. No.
Okay, great.
Well, why don't you remove his handcuffs if he's not on trial? He's not in trouble.
Take off my handcuffs. Well, hold on. What is something only Ashley would know that you know, or is it only you get what I'm saying?
Something that only,
or something only Eshy would know of you. I don't. Proof that Eshy's real.
Oh, okay. So Eshy was older than me. I was just kind of a girl when I knew her, so she was kind of like a big older sister to me at the time.
William smirks at Eshy. He's like looking at her while she's talking.
And I used to steal these pastries out of the kitchen, and so they would always wonder who did it, and she always took the blame. She would just, she'd come back in from the field, and she would say that she had taken them. Which I guess you're wanting to know, like, you're going to tell me what that pastry is now, and that's how that's going to work.
Is that your question? That Eshy would know what the pastry is? Eshy, what pastry did you take the blame for this? The fucking queen of thieves.
Thief.
Yeah.
Pastry
Pastry thief. And she says, the apple crisp biscuits.
Really? All right.
Hey, man. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
that's just
fine.
what
You
it
didn't
was.
steal them. No, that's fine. You didn't steal them.
Kind of I did. I guess people thought if they think you did it, then you did it, right? That's how. Hey,
it's
that's
fine.
how this is going to work here, so we need to get out of this.
Apple crisp biscuits.
And she cannot believe it. I mean, she's just...
Okay, cool. Take these cups off now.
And she like kind of puts her hands over them and waves around, and then they kind of pop off, and she takes them and just sets them to the side.
And Mrs. B's, of course.
Come on,
if she's on trial, she's not gonna go anywhere. She came back. We could have left. Come on.
I know, but perception is reality. You must understand. When we leave this room,
that's a good point.
To take her to once we get to the cell, if you want to stay there with her, you can, and I will take the manacles off.
All right, you could probably leave them. That's fine. Eshy, come on out.
And so Eshy appears, very ghost-like at first. And
come on, baby, show her your full strength.
The queen kind of like walks around her like in a circle as she's forming. And she says,
"Looking's free, touching's gonna cost, okay?"
Why is this guy so overly sexualized this conversation? Now it's not even gonna be as fun as I thought. But she says,
he's always like that. Just
how did this happen? And she's looking to Eshy and to you and to Miss B. How are you here? And Eshy kind of looks over to William as if she's gonna let you answer.
William looks to Miss B as if she's gonna answer.
The dragon curse. Long story.
Oh, it's not a long story. I mean, I was alive during that time. I was a little girl then.
And so was I.
And as she helped save our entire clan from the Tagurtians. I mean, they had come in. They were gonna wipe us out, and she single-handedly helped us stop the fight.
Probably used both hands, right?
And then she kind of thinks, she says, "Oh no, something much more powerful. A giant like creature. She was able to like pilot. Ashley, do you remember?" And as she kind of she kind of grabs her temples, like her head's hurting. She's like, and she's kind of fading out now, like into and out of reality.
Oh,
she's like, I can't place it. I can't place that. And then she says,
"Well, let's not stress Eshy out. I think point proven."
She says, "Willem, you said that you're an invoker."
I did.
How do you know?
How do you know you're a woman? About the same way, really.
No. Invokers have to go through a trial. I guess a better question is, have you gone through the trial?
Should go through a trial.
Shoot, that's a no.
I mean, trial's a relative word. I put on these really wet slippers that I thought Miss B was my friend and gave me, and now I'm an invoker. So that was a trial in itself.
Yeah, you should have been there for it. It was horrible.
Oh, I'm sad I missed the moment. That would have been hilarious to watch.
Mrs. B!
I played a fun game.
Yeah, but now I'm an invoker.
Oh, is that a good thing? You have chains now. Isn't that,
I had chains before, really, but yeah, that's okay. I'm not as much of a pansy. It's fine.
I think she says, "Follow me. I want to take you somewhere real quick before I have to take you to where you're going to be staying."
Will looks at her suit.
And she walks briskly out of the room.
Okay, he follows her.
Yeah.
Will's never been one not to follow a request like that.
And so she walks through that door back into the kind of the foyer where her sons are standing. She doesn't even look to acknowledge them.
He hits the doorway and says, "Is Mrs. B supposed to come?"
Oh, Miss B is following. She's following proudly as hell.
Yes, of course, she has to stay.
Perfect.
She walks through where her sons are standing on each side of this room. They're kind of bickering. And as she walks, she's like, "Shut up, boys." And she walks to the door, throws the door open, and she walks a couple buildings over. And what the camera pans off to see is on that side of the building is Suction Cup to the side is an upside down breeze and a Fume who's kind of looking in because he looked away for a second and he now has lost them. But
I think the gag for the remainder of these episodes is going to be that Fume is making a total mockery of all their security. So, like, as the Queen's walking them down the hallway, Fume walks by. It's like clearly an oversized guard uniform over top of Fume's regular clothes. And he walks by and he goes, "Wink!" out loud. And keeps walking. "My Queen!"
Have you guys ever seen Community, the show Community? There's an episode where in the whole background of the entire episode, Abed's giving birth to a baby, helping a woman give birth to a baby. It's like that, right? So like in the background somewhere, you're insulting there. I love it.
And I want you to tell me what you're doing when those opportunities arise.
Yeah, I sure will. Yeah, I'll chime in.
And she takes you to a couple rows over to a very similar looking building that you were in before. And you note that this is like a library almost. There's a lot of books and scrolls that are placed around. And in the middle of this building, or in the center of this, is like a large pedestaled kind of a bronze that's dingy now with a large glass square case over a book. And she walks up to it and she looks around and she takes it off slowly and she sets it down on the ground and she flips through a few pages and she says, "Our lore says that the great invoker, the most powerful of all the invokers, when they died, that our kingdom would be restored when the invoker came home. And we gave up all hope when we heard that Eshi had died during the dragon's curse. And we've hid for years for hope that she would turn up, or that another, and she does air quotes, like chosen one would appear.
William looks around for the chosen one.
That might be you.
I don't know if it's you or if it's Eshi, as she still seems to be alive, or she exists. I said this has major implications for the Sun Elves. I'm baffled. This is what we, for generations, have been waiting for, William. I know it seems silly to you. It seems like an overreaction or whatever it might be. But for me and my people, this is our way out into the world. You know, you say we're sheltered and we don't know anything.
I don't think I said those things, but okay.
Well, you seem to point out that we are, we stick to ourselves too much. We don't know the things that are going on out in the real world, how to deal with people and situations. And you're right. You're right.
Sure, when this chosen one comes along, that seems like a great time to change your ways.
I'm sure you're a joy to work with. But right now, I've got a lot of things to think about.
Most definitely. This is the most fun.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. B. Gosh.
I wasn't being entirely facetious. Anyways, I have to take you to your quarters, club quarters for now, until tomorrow. And she kind of nods, as if to say, like, are you gonna come, peacefully?
I've been following along so far. What else do you want me to do? I have handcuffs.
I'm sorry.
If you guys glance over to the librarian, you'll see Fume just wearing like one of Misery's old dresses, with like a mop on top of his head, like tied up in a bun, and like little scraggly glasses, and he's like eyeing the queen and putting all the books back on the shelves upside down.
What is Breeze doing?
Breeze is like pushing a little book cart behind him with his.
Breeze is the book cart.
I was thinking Breeze is the book. And imagine he's like just using his fingers and toes to move along.
yeah, Tom and Jerry style.
Yep. I just we're going back to. She's going back to her quarters. We're going back to yours. Is that what you said?
No, you misunderstood me. I'm going to take you both to the quarters, and there are a few rooms there that you can stay in. I'm a married woman, William.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that at all. You could have said that forever ago. I just assumed you had a lot of jewelry on your fingers.
These are all my husbands.
That's a lot.
So it's like an echo, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Mrs. B, yeah, let's go to your quarters. This got weird.
Okay, and she takes you to another series of buildings across the way. As she sees some people walking, you're kind of going to intersect. They are talking to each other, and they don't realize that you're walking by, and she kind of hurries you. They don't. Let me see if they notice you.
Hey, so I'm in like fucking tight ass clothes, right? Like high class clothes.
Yeah.
No, I am. So like, does it fit in, or is it just like really nice shit that doesn't fit in?
You are not a sun elf. You don't fit in.
No, I get that, but
clothing wise, as far as yes, I would say with their clothing.
Like,
yes.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a different race, and they're more racist than the last town, but.
Each town more racist than
yeah, we're gonna get to the village of the Moon Elves. It's gonna be the worst.
They kill each other
but at
every
least,
day.
Like, I'm in like high class garb.
Yes, always. That's not even a question.
No, I know, but it's not like their high class garb is like togas or like some weird fashion that's like way off of what mine is.
No, it's modernized. Yeah, so it would be.
All right, cool.
It would be like different region. Same level of fancy.
Sure. But it's not like I'm in a suit and they're in like fucking these clean ass tunics. It's the nicest thing they could build. Like
no, they businessmen wear suits in Tokyo and New York, bro.
Yeah, but in feudal Japan, they would not wear suits. So they have been secluded.
I'm just saying, no, I wasn't trying to say, like, oh, you should have made that leap. I'm saying that's what Devin is saying. Devin's saying, like, oh, yeah, it's
game
still...
recognizes
Well, they've been secluded
game.
for so long. Well, that's my thing. They were secluded for like 600 years, so I didn't know what that did to their...
All I remember is Miss B is also sporting the saucy and in black colors at the moment. So
She said they rarely leave the village. It's only to go find the lady.
It is, and come back. And then they kill them. And so, you don't get any other information out, you're dead. So, she takes you to another building. It's very nondescript as well. They all look very much the same. But in this one, it's set up. There are, as you walk in, there are 4 doors. 2 on the right wall, 2 on the left wall. And then there is another one similar that in the first building that you walked through that took you kind of into that fireplace room. But she takes you, Miss B, first room on the left. And as she opens it up, it's a very comfortable looking room. But there's not a whole lot going on here. Just a bed, a table, no windows, and like a bookshelf.
As they move out through this entire building, every time they open a door and then it like closes behind them, it's just Fume sitting on top of Breeze's shoulders behind the door. Just every single time they could pass like 3 doors in sequence, and each one we'd be behind it waiting.
And
because I'm just shadow stepping to the next door, to the next door shadow.
And she says, I'll have a meal prepared for you at dinner time. And then I will come early in the morning to get you and bring a representation as well. And we will go to courts our first thing in the morning. She says, is there anything else I can get you? As she's kind of reaching over to take your cuffs off.
not that I can think of. As soon as the cuffs are off, though, I would like to call Summer and then just kind of hand her the bird. Just like, if you could let Summer roam free, that'd be great.
And she kind of eyes the bird with her arm extended out, and she says, sure, yes, I can. That's the least I could do. And then so she says, once I leave, this door will disappear. You won't be able to get out, but we will be back for you. And we can, if you need anything, I guess you can yell loud enough, and Bertrand will see your energy and can get in.
Where's that door go to? I pointed the middle door.
She says, it's very similar to the room that we met in. Same layout with fireplace and just kind of a lounging area for the guards as they're on. And so she says, but that's not where you're staying. And she just walks you to the door that's right next to where Miss Bees is, and she opens it and she says, same for you. We'll have dinner prepared. Bertrand will be on guard, so if you absolutely need anything, you can let him know. And again, we'll see you in the morning. You're not, stuck here. You're not a prisoner here, but I imagine you'll just want to be where Miss B is.
But there's no door to leave, so
We'll leave yours. You can have your door.
To leave
You can.
this place?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Sure, okay, great.
She says, I have some other business to attend to. If you see your other friends, tell them to stop running around, please. We just come back. They're not in trouble either. I don't know why they ran. It's just Beatrice we're interested in.
I haven't seen them since we left.
They will be found.
Fume walks up and he's got like a big fake mustache and like a white chef's uniform on with a big hat.
Oh,
and he's got like a giant. He's got like a giant cloche and he's like, "Oh, your rations, your highness."
Thank you, Citron.
The cloche is gigantic. It's about the size of I don't know, Breeze curled up under a cloche.
Thank you, Citron. Here's your dinner. I bid you adieu. Please enjoy, and we'll see you in the morning. And she turns and leaves.
Sure.
Guys, takes the mustache off. You might not know this. It was me. And I whipped up a little something special for dinner, and I whipped up the clothes and it's Breeze.
Man,
Breeze
these,
has got like little turkey things on.
Breeze, put your clothes back on.
he told me they had tracers and everything I was wearing.
There wasn't enough room for clothes. There was just enough room for me. The extra clothes would have not made me fit.
That's a good one. Good joke, Fume. Like that one.
Let me just put this tablecloth
There's
on.
an apple in Breeze's mouth.
Yeah. For sure. He's got those little, the things they put on like the legs of turkeys? He's got those on his arms.
Oh my God.
He's got those. And he's just going.
Wait, so you mean to tell me you disguised yourself as a chef and you disguised Breeze as a turkey? And
he's painted to look delicious, golden, crispy.
And he does.
Had use for that oil again, didn't you?
That's the art I need. Big, beefy chef. And then there's a fucking silver tray with it being revealed, and you can see Breeze on all four.
And it just and then there's little thought bubbles, just bon appetit, partner.
And you hear the door handle of the front of this door begin to jingle. And you hear.
I closed the close over top of Breeze, put the mustache back on.
And so Bertrand walks to the door with his brother Joffrey, and they walk in. They're bickering about something. And I guess are you walking by them?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave and be like, your young highness, the queen says no more dairy for you because it gives you big boy tummy.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. It's a natural 20 plus 15, 35.
Oh, I was looking for a 36. Joffrey immediately impales you. No.
I think I just shadow step away.
Yeah, they just walk, and so they're confused about that. But then, William, I don't know if you're in the room now or if you're still kind of hanging out in the kind of the lobby area.
I'm in the lobby area because that's where he was revealing this new wonderful looking turkey.
And he says, Bertrand says, again, very sorry about all of this, but I think that it'll be resolved in the morning. And the queen says that you guys have some news that might be in your favor as well. So that's promising.
Yeah. You got 11 dads now.
Oh, I have the one father. I do have several other fathers.
Yeah. Said what I said.
And I said also the thing I said.
Yeah, so you're supposed to give me a tour around the city.
No, that's not true.
That's a little true.
I can't give you a tour in the city. I have to stay
Why
here
not?
and
You
watch.
you don't know where anything is?
I know where everything is, but I have to watch Beatrice. I'm on guard duty tonight.
Yeah,
Special
leave
orders.
Joffrey for that. He's a bitch.
Look at Joffrey, and Joffrey is balancing the upside down.
Who's coming this far into the city to fuck with Joffrey? You know what I mean? Like, they go, oh, Joffrey's guarding them? That's probably, the fucking farmhouse, you know? Like, nobody important's being guarded by Joffrey. You and me, we go to a bar, man.
Everyone in the city, William, knows that Beatrice is here. She's a high-profile guest.
Yeah, but I'm not. And everyone in the city knows that Joffrey's a piece of shit, and he wouldn't be tasked with anything important. You and me, we could go to the bar. You've already determined there are ladies here.
Yeah.
I'm an excellent wingman.
I have a job to do, William.
Yeah, kinda. It's your mom's job. You were appointed. Come on, man. This isn't what you wanted to do with your life.
It is. This is my
really
life's dream, and you're mocking it.
I look at Bertrand in the eyes lovingly and say, what is it that you truly desired to do? Not me, weirdo. What did you want to do for your life? What's your dream job? It's not being a god. Nobody grows up and says, you know what I want to be? A god. I want to sit outside of doors. Did you want to make candles? Did you want to be an actor? What is it?
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh, I would fucking love to. Real good at those. It's gonna be 14. Hold on, need to add modifiers. Persuasion 20. Dirty 20.
He says, and I think a lot of people my age probably feel this way, but I've always wanted to explore and make maps. That's it. I just want to see the world outside of this mountaintop and make maps.
Well, I'll tell you what. You and me, we go get some drinks. We talk about that because, funny enough, we got an opening in the crew.
Roll a persuasion with advantage. It's a pester advantage because you've tried so hard.
17 plus 23.
I think the last time that you say that to him, you say it in Elvish again, and that is a thing. And he says, "One drink," which we all know.
Perfect.
One.
You pick the place. Let's go get a drink, man.
Joffrey. And Joffrey's like picking his nose again with the thing, and he like cuts himself, and he's like, huh? He's like, stand in front of where the door should be. Don't make a door here at all. When the chef comes through to drop food, then make a door and give it to Beatrice. Look at me, Joffrey. Look at me.
Yeah, Joffrey.
Look at William. Now look back at me. Don't screw this up. I'm just going for one drink. I'll be back in about
Joffrey,
an hour.
Be cool. You can be cool, right, Joffrey? Just for an hour, be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe him.
This is a bad idea, William.
No, it's fine. Let's go. Let's go get a drink. Come on, man.
Hey, Miss B. Miss Beatrice.
I would like to note, as soon as everyone left her alone in the room, she went to sit on the bed, and she totally just switched over to being Summer.
Is full bird mode.
Nothing.
Okay, so if you're so
I'm gonna send.
she must be asleep.
I'm gonna send her a message to her brain. Say, "Hey, Miss B, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back."
Have fun.
Oh yeah, I wait for a response and then I hang up.
Yeah,
So
have fun.
he doesn't get an answer from Beatrice. She must be asleep, and so he kind of hesitates for one more minute, and then I think that you lead, so he has to like now make that decision.
Let's go.
And so he leans his weapon up against this like the wall, and he follows you out slowly.
The second they leave, out of the shadow of his weapon that is now cast on the wall, Fume steps out in full chef regalia, and it is just like, "Oh, hey, young highness," and like, "Come here," and he's like got his hands clasped from him. He goes, "Come here, I want to show you something. I've got a secret in here."
Oh, okay. Let me check that out.
And as he gets closer, we just see in the background the cloche slowly scooting closer behind him. Jim's got the sound effect. He's the cloche slowly, and he goes, "Yeah, come here. Yeah, look.
Okay,
look,
what
look,
is
look,
it?"
Look.
He's just right next to it now.
And then he just goes, opens his hands, and there's nothing there. And he goes, and the cloche opens up from behind him, and Breeze comes up behind with his shackles and wraps it around the prince's neck and just like wrestles him to the ground.
And you knock that poor boy out. He's stone cold. Steve Austin. And he fights you to the death.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out. And so now you and Breeze are in this room.
I should have had him open the door first. Take his pants!
And then the scene shifts.
I love that's what it's just. Take his pants, Breeze.
Take his pants!
Hey, if you don't take some guard's pants in every season, you're
It's
doing
not a
something
campaign,
wrong.
it's D&D.
Yeah, it's not a campaign.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. We see the sun is beginning to set, and the sister moons are coming up. 2 halvesies, 2 half moons. A beautiful dusk. Different colors. She's on top of the mountain, and you see the reds, the greens, the pinks, the blues, kind of mixing as the stars begin to come out as well. And he says, I am a pretty square cut. I do the right thing. So this is a little uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, you're cut.
Well, I'm a guard. It's part of the job.
We have different guards back home. It's fine. Let's go get a drink. Don't worry about that. What is your drink, man? Like, here's the deal. I travel everywhere. Sometimes for reasons I want to, sometimes because I hate my life. But ultimately, every time I go to cities, I get their drink. So at home, it's a chain breaker. What's your drink? What's the drink of your peoples?
We call it the sun drop.
You fucking would. Tell me about it. It sounds great.
Yeah, so it's got a mixture of, there's this flower that grows kind of actually where we were in that tree. But there's a spice that comes from it. It's like a cinnamony type thing, and we put a little bit of that. There is the spring water from the mountain is kind of the touch on it, but the alcohol is a rum.
Okay.
It's pretty flat rum. So I mean, it's not amazing or anything, and then you just kind of put on top of that what's the name of that berry we did last time?
The pepper.
It's gotta be a different berry. It's gonna be a different berry. That came from somewhere else.
All right, well then this will be, let's build this together. I have
a different kind of berry.
Yep, hold on.
A soulberry. S-O-L berry. Soulberry.
Soulberry it is. Boom. Beautiful. And it's garnished with soulberry.
Garnished. Sorry, I'm writing this down. So, canonically, this, for those who want to do the Lawful Stupid cookbook, and I can't tell you if this will taste good, but it is Sundrop mixed with spiced rum, garnished with strawberries.
I think it'll work out great. I do. I think it's going to be
excited
hard.
to try it. The chain breaker is the scarier one because it's just straight alcohol.
Break your chain. He says it's the sun drop. Yeah, it's it takes a little bit to grow on you, but
it means but we're just here for one. So let's go.
Just the one. And so you get some looks as you walk in because people know that this guy is with Beatrice, but she's not here, and so they don't spend too much time staring at you as you walk through crowds. And you see that they're in certain city squares, there are people that are doing magic fireworks as people are gathered around, so that's kind of cool. The streets are lit up. It's beautifully decorated. I mean, it's somebody's done a really good job of making this place feel elegant, even though they're kind of trapped as far as time wise goes.
So is there an area that someone's doing when you see street performers?
Yes.
Is there any street
Yes,
performers?
very much so. It's kind of like that. It's the conglomerate of things. So they're kind of taking turns with the things. So fireworks will happen, and then someone will play a couple games, or do magic tricks.
Is there any fire throwers or anything like that? Or fire eaters, or somebody throwing fucking flaming batons?
Yep, at some point, yes, there is.
Perfect. I walk up to their act and like, what are they doing? It's important, so I don't like fuck.
They start off just like swallowing a flaming sword and pulling that back out.
Oh, excellent. I walk over to them. They're like fucking swallowing a flaming sword. Listen, that's unhealthy. And then I like put down my palms and like shoot fire out and just like hover a little bit because I have an ability to do that for a minute. Phoenix flight. It gives me like the ability to fly temporarily. But I can't hold it, so I have to like shoot up a little bit and then like drop and then shoot up a little bit.
Can you do?
This is really what you should do.
Is it performance? Is that one itself? Performance?
Yeah, performance. Yes, performance, Devin. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know how good this is gonna be or not. 14.
Some people are you get shouts and screams of praise, and some people even like walk up and just kind of like touch your cloth in amazement. They're like, and they're saying, "The chosen one, the chosen one." Just a couple people, and that's drowned out by. And do a perception check for me. Let's see if you can hear that above the cacophony of claps and cheers.
I don't hear it.
Okay,
it's a 4.
Yeah,
it's a 5.
You're just taking it all in. Beatrice, where do you want to be with your view of up in the sky?
Well, the furthest that Summer can get is about 100 feet. Yeah, so probably just on top of the building, high as 100 feet can get, and just take a look around in the city, skirt that perimeter.
You saw Breeze and Fume like escape out with like the chef stuff on, and I don't know where they go from there.
They've got a flag. It's made out of the prince's pants. They're carrying it high above their heads, like as they charge towards the barracks for some reason.
What if they're afloat?
like a Chinese dragon type thing, like it's coming through.
Yeah.
Like a part
it's
of
like
the catching
parade.
the wind and it's like it's for sure.
I feel like if she catches that, she'll just like hoo at them, scream just for fun. But otherwise, keep on going.
Right.
Take a look around.
I forgot I have an ability called Fire Bloom that literally, and it's an attack, so I'm just going to shoot it straight up in the air. But its result is that it's a fire flower.
Do it. So you do that, and it's just automatic.
So I'm gonna fire a couple of those off to get people's attention.
And so I think the noise is pretty deafening too.
Take some damage. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
I think even because like as it fizzles out. You know, like fireworks will leave like that smoke, like where your eyes still see it as it falls, and they see it fall, and then it's kind of just
shower me in my billowing cape.
Yes, and so you stop, and it's deafeningly quiet as everyone stares at you, and
this is my fucking life right here.
And even Bertrand says. It's you.
Yeah, you ready to go get that drink?
And everyone looking around you, you say that, and they're just like, on their knees now, and they're like bowing to you. And just kind of like in a ritual type thing.
Hey, Bertrand. Is this normal?
No, let's.
I mean, like, this isn't the first time this has happened to me, but is this normal?
Nothing to see here, folks. We're just doing a little magic trick here, and they all kind of are looking at each other. He's like, get up, you crazies. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Well, I just lean over to somebody. Why are you bowing?
No one can do what we've been waiting for you. No one can do that.
What?
The fire magics. In that way.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, right? So why are you bowing? I mean...
And he's like reaching up to your cloth. He's like, "You're the savior."
William looks around. What?
And then so Bertrand just kind of pulls your arm and pulls you away, and he's going to take you to like to kind of like a hole in the wall place, as much as you can get a hole in the wall in this nice area.
Perfect.
I think what we see is Fume and Breeze running out of the guards barracks. Now on this long pole that was a flag of the Prince's Pants, there's like a whole daisy chain of pants, all like presumably all of the guards' pants, as they run. And Fume is like shouting to Breeze. He's like, "I'm telling you, they're sun elves. That means they're gonna have a sun roof." And they're trying to use the pants as a rope to climb on top of wherever Miss B is, so they can get in through the sun roof that they assume is there.
Breeze says, "Man, I didn't even know I could bend like this for half the stuff we're doing."
I'm really impressed.
This is my ninja way. That's my.
I always stealing your opponent's pants is the ultimate dishonor. That's my ninja way.
And so you get into this bar, and you're sitting down, and he says, "William, I don't know what to say, man. This is mind blowing." And I'm assuming this is
this is a pretty good drink.
No. This is a sun drop.
Oh.
I'm talking about this situation. I'm assuming that's why my mother kicked us out. It's because
that's the reason.
Come on, man. Shoot me straight here. Like, what's why are you guys here?
What? Why are we here? I don't know. We just walked up.
You and B and your missing friends. Why are you guys here?
As soon as he says missing friends, you realize the bartender is somehow also simultaneously Fume, and he's like cleaning all the glasses with the Prince's pants. It's a shadow clone. Don't worry about it.
First of all, we just stumbled here, so your security is not the best. We're chasing a dude, and this accuser. Hey, who's this accuser? First of all, he sounds like a douche.
He said he worked with an organization that was, trying to...
Like one of those 3-letter organizations?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but...
Probably got more than 1K required.
He said something about you guys... there was an artifact or something he was looking for, and that you guys were chasing him, and he'd been studying you, and so he was trying to get here to escape.
Weird. What did he say his name? Did he give a name?
Man,
come on, we're boys. I'm apparently the chosen one.
No, I don't remember it. He came through. When he came through, when I read him, he seemed legit, just like you guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't get any bad vibes from him.
Mm-hmm. You just don't. I mean, to be fair, you didn't really ask my name. I volunteered that. That's not good, man. You're a god. That should be like 101. Ask for names. Can you take me to him? I feel like if I could just talk to him, we could just stop this whole trial.
I can't.
Oh, come on.
Do that. I can't do that, man. I can't. That's too much. It's asking too much.
We could just chat with him. I could just be like, "Hey, bro, come on. This is a misunderstanding. Like, I'm Mrs. B's assistant."
William, look at me. I've enjoyed the drink.
I'm looking at you.
I've enjoyed the drink.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed your company. That's a hard no. Can you respect that? It's a hard. I can't do that. That's too far for me. And like what I'm trying to do here. My mom and.
Well, listen. I respect that, and I'm happy to have the next round here. He starts drinking his second drink. I understand. I wouldn't want to put you in a hard spot with your mom.
Thank you.
Let's
just enjoy another drink and.
Yeah, I just one more question. 2 more questions. One question. First question: If you were to keep this guy here, where would you keep him? Like, where would he stay?
William?
I promise I won't do anything fucking shitty. I'm just curious. Like,
no.
I'm learning about... Bro.
And he takes another drink, and he's like...
I'm curious. You put us in the Bronze Gate. If I found out you put this snitch in the Silver Gate, we gonna have problems.
We don't like... incentivize it. There's not like a nicer section.
I don't know, the Golden Gate's pretty fucking sweet, and then you put us in the Dirty Brown Gate.
You get the big tree there, though. That's
nice.
nice.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, fine. You're not going to tell me where you put him. That's fine. Second question. I know a little bit about your town. But what's your judicial system like? Like, is it judged by a jury of your peers? Is it judged by a jury of your peers? Which, probably not ideal. Is it just one person? Is it a monarchy? Does Mama call all the shots? It doesn't seem like Mama calls all the shots. It seems like she's a figurehead.
You're not far off. So tomorrow's going to be a little unfair. Just a little bit. I think my mom's going to try to vie for you guys. There's a judge, like a head judge, and he has beneath him 2 other judges, and they all kind of sit up front. Now, the only thing that matters is what the main judge says, but he's been the judge for hundreds of years. He's set in his ways. He's a strong supporter of the old ways of the Sun Elves. Now, the other 2, they're not much younger than him, but they get beat up by him a whole lot. Then you do have sort of this they call them, they like to say that they are very objective and they want to take in all the facts. So it's just another group of random Sun Elves, and so everyone gets this lottery system they go into to get called up for duty, and they're going to hear the facts, review the case. The 2 minor judges will talk and they will kind of vote. They'll pass their readings up to the head judge, and he will deliver a verdict from there.
But it sounds pretty open and shut, as in everybody's already made their decision.
And that's, I think, what we're trying to figure out. How can we get around that? We've got to represent.
I've got a couple ideas.
Okay, I'm ready to hear them.
Another round.
It's Fume. And he just like comes down and he like sets a drink down and also like has a knife and he's like, shrug.
Just shakes his head.
And as you keep talking, he's still drinking. Now he's on his 3rd drink with you.
How's he doing? Is he fine? Because I know Will's taller.
He's as you talk, he's beginning to slur his words. He's trying not. You can tell he's focusing heavily on trying not to slur his words to seem like he's got it together.
From me to you, Devin, I ain't trying to fuck this guy up. I've already gave him my word. I just want to know how much I could fuck with him. Just so we're clear. You don't have to be on guard. It's a DM. All right. Wait, hold on. Real quick question. Fume, have I seen the guard's pants?
That's between you and God, man. Am I really here? Is it a joke? Who knows? I've been given kind of free reign this past episode and a half, and I will push it to the limit. So yeah, Fume's both here and also simultaneously climbing a pants rope elsewhere. But yeah, I assume you know these are the prince's pants. They have his name sewn into them.
Well, I just meant how much? Yeah, it's fine.
So, and then so I'm going to do. So I'm going to assume Summer, and we're going to play that like this because I want you to fly over this city. What are you looking to find?
Well, after the 100-foot range, B won't be able to see anything. But Summer's just gonna go around and explore and be tasked to see if they can find a person in the lab coat.
I'm gonna say this: that tree that you're near. For some reason, you thought that you wouldn't be able to see outside the range. But there's something with this tree that has innate abilities that you're allowed to see by DM discretion beyond the confines of 100 feet. And so I think you're seeing the crowd in the city on that square as they are, they're gathering together and they're drinking and laughing and moving about. Is there anything particular you'd like to go see?
Well, Summer will go check out the crowd. They're a very pretty bird, and as far as Bee is concerned, they're a marvel of a choice of a familiar. So go be a pretty bird in the middle of town, see what happens. And if it's a problem, they'll fly away. He'll be great.
Yeah, I think people aren't sure how. They've never seen a bird like this. And so they're not quite sure how to interact. Is it a friendly bird? Is it going to bite me? And so I think some children see it and they are not stopped and they run up and they try to put their hand out to it to see what it'll do.
Well, it's a summer morning-looking bird because it's supposed to be sunrise colors. And they're bees' companion. They'll probably enjoy the kids and they'll be like, they will accept friendly pets. If it gets too much, they'll probably start squawking at them. Like,
and of course it's kids, so they always pet backwards, so they're petting backwards uncomfortably.
Against the grain?
Yeah, against the grain.
There's some tolerance, and then it's just a no-go.
Those kids really rub me the wrong way.
I think you see at this time, William, I don't know if you're getting ready to leave or not, or...
Yeah, we're probably on round 5.
And
then we're leaving.
he's saying, hey, man, I gotta get out. I gotta get back. I don't even know if Beatrice has been. We gotta make sure she gets fed. Take care of her. And so let's head back. And so you see those two kind of come out of near-ish the square. You're able to catch view of them. And sure enough, coming out right behind them is
Fume.
And Breeze.
Yes.
But how are they coming out? What are they coming out in?
I think they are coming out. You actually don't see them come out of the bar. You see William and this guard dude leave. I've decided to not learn this name. Yeah, Bertram. Bert. You see Will and Bert leave out of the bar and they're like walking in the distance, and then you see a hot air balloon take off from behind the bar, and it's made entirely of pants. It's just sewn together pants to form a hot air balloon, and there's a fire in it that like Breeze and Lucian are just like holding in like a big bronze goblet and blowing on, and the hot air balloon is just like floating above them, very like haphazardly, like it's making a lot of weird turns.
And people are cheering it because they think it's like part of some show in the square that's going on, and so they're cheering it on.
Fume just.
And so I think you all make it back. I don't know where you go for the night. I don't know where you're sleeping at, Breeze and Fume.
Oh, where are we sleeping?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, there's still action going on, right? So, like, we're gonna follow Bert back to where he's gonna find his unconscious brother with no pants. We want to see that situation.
Yes. And so you guys, okay. So what we're gonna do is William and Bertram make it back, and they walk inside, and he says he sees him there, and he sees him unconscious, or he's maybe just like waking up, and he says, "What, Joffrey?
That's really gross.
Joffrey!" And he runs over and he's like, "What are you doing?" He slaps him and he's like, "Where's your pants?" He says,
"That's really gross."
The chef tried to give me...
She's a prisoner,
He took him.
man.
The chef took him. The chef took your pants?
The chef took them. Here's your pants.
Oh my... I'm going to tell the queen about this, Joffrey.
Yeah.
Get out of here now and get yourself cleaned up.
Your mother and I will talk about this.
Fume is gonna walk in as the chef, holding another cloche, and he's gonna look and see the other empty cloche there in the room and go, "Oh no, I can't believe this! And you didn't feed Miss B this whole time? You ate that whole turkey by yourself, and now you're not wearing pants, and you didn't feed Miss B? You're a prisoner? There's laws against that. It's a war crime."
Joffrey, get out of here and I can erase that. But if I see you again, you're off the squad. Oh no! And he runs away and he kind of looks at you.
I'm just but a humble chef.
I love that the chef's accent has changed 3 times now.
It's actually 3 different chefs. It's 3 different chefs.
Roll performance for me.
Oh, okay.
1 second. Hey, friends, I can forget what I saw. I'm just a humble chef. I can forget what I saw here today, but I'm gonna need a raise and like a bonus. Now.
I don't decide that. I don't make that decision.
I'm extorting you for money. I just saw your brother commit a war crime.
Well, I mean, I could probably pass it up the chain. How much you make now?
I don't. You know what? It's a little
not enough if you're asking that question. Come on.
I can't believe you don't know. How are you managing your people?
I'm a guard.
I thought you were a prince.
I'm a guard.
No, you're a prince.
Well,
you're a prince.
You're
a prince.
Who's a guard?
You're a cousin.
If I asked your mom, the queen, who you were, would she say a guard or a prince?
She would say her lovely son. She would say.
If I asked her about her other son, she could say war criminal.
She'd say mistake. I hope. Anyways, we're half brothers. It's the thing.
All right, I'll tell you what. Give me your pants. We'll call it even.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a fair trade.
Now roll a performance.
He's 5 shots deep. Can I have advantage?
Yes.
I knew this. I have a +1 to performance. I knew it was. I was like, wait a sec, but Will got him drunk, so I can maybe get there. First one's a 9. Now he's got to beat that with a 18.
He says, "All right, you know what? I don't have a whole lot," and he's like, and he gives you like a $5. That ought to cover it. Whatever it is.
And the pants.
There's a cloche slowly sliding up behind him.
And the pants.
I know. No, not doing that.
Come on.
Yeah, anyways, Beatrice has been fed.
Funny.
Miss B's been fed.
No, she hasn't been fed yet. You got to open the door up.
Oh, okay. And he picks his weapon up where it was sitting on the wall and taps the wall twice, and the door forms. And he says, "Miss B, coming in."
She's still asleep on the bed.
Oh,
Summer's
she's still
exploring the
up.
town.
So he opens the door and
Yeah.
she's asleep, and he says, "We'll just set it in there and she'll have it when she's ready."
Yeah, I hope
Very
she gets
important.
this special recipe. Lays down giant cloche.
Very important. William puts his arm around Bertrand, who's drunk, and ushers him along in a way that he leaves his magic staff. Come on,
With
it's time to get you home.
With advantage. Roll. What would that be? Yeah, persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion, because it's like a buddy.
You're just
It's
trying to pull him away. Yeah, see if he notices.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2. 19 plus
Oh, good roll tonight.
Doesn't
boys.
matter. 19 plus doesn't matter.
25.
I think you pull him, and you guys head toward like the lounge room for the guards in this area, and he just kind of slips, not thinking about it. And so the door is open, and you walk inside. I think you take and set him down, and as he sits down, he almost just is falling very asleep.
Oh, slumbers out in front of that fire.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. And you
Will
put a
lights
blanket.
the fire.
He like finger guns it.
Fume takes
I was
his
more thinking
pants.
with the flower that was so impressive
yes.
to everybody.
He says, "Oh, that's so cool. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, Will. I don't get to do
Will
that
takes
very
off his
often."
coat and covers him.
And he's gonna kind of put his head down and fall asleep. And you're left with a sleeping Bertrand. A no pants Joffrey has escaped, but the door is open to Miss B's room, who is still flying around a summer, and you've managed to somehow have the door available to you.
Fume takes off his mustache. Will, it was me the whole time.
And that's where we'll end the episode. Hey everybody, thanks for listening to this episode of Lawful Stupid. This is indeed the 45th episode of the campaign. Keep doing funny stuff, so the episodes just keep growing. Anyway, guys, take it away.
Yo, it's December. That means it's time. Whoa.
We're going to do Roll for Humanity.
We're going to do Roll for Humanity. Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate you for the setup. It's December. That means it's world builders. They inspired us to want to do good. That's what they did. They do an amazing thing, and they do great things for great people all across the world. But they also inspired us, and I'm sure lots of other people, to also want to do good. And that ripple effect is just amazing. So go ahead and be a part of this ripple wave by rolling that D20 at your table, and hit me up on Twitter with the hashtag Roll for Humanity. Let me know what you rolled. We rolled a 9er.
Boom. It's in there.
999. So that's what we got. Join us. We love you.
Hey, y'all. If you want to support the show, it's very important that you go to store.lawfulstupid.org, and I've said this 2 shows in a row, but it's really important now. Not only should you go to store.lawfulstupid.org, you should go to our Discord, Twitter, email, TikTok. Probably got a phone number out there. I don't fucking know. But harass Avon for sticker art of a fume chef with a breeze turkey. That is all.
And it's holiday appropriate, like right now. I mean, we just passed.
It is for us right
passed.
now. Maybe this was out during Thanksgiving. If it goes back, I will go back and record a special insert for that, I think. To be like,
a Thanksgiving special sticker.
Oh.
It's releasing December 20th. So
good.
Yeah, well, the best place to harass me about getting things done is in our Lawful Stupid Discord server. I live in there. Just at me at Avon. It's great. So go to discord.lawfulstupid.org and you'll be able to join us and chat about all the fun stuff.
You can get a pester advantage.
You can get a pester advantage.
That's
the special 60 rules.
60 rules.
Yeah. Or you can also join our Patreon for even $1 a month for any extra bonus content. That would be patreon.lawfulstupid.org.
Love it. And I'm going to close this out with the good news story. After noticing a lack of good sticks at park, Dad turns old tree branches into stick library for neighborhood dogs. So in the picture I have here, this guy basically built a box. Looks like those old potato boxes your grandma used to have, you know, with like the way it's written, and he just put stick in it for you to throw at a park. So he just gathered sticks for dogs.
That sounds really nice for a thing to
These
do.
are good news stories.
Around town.
Set you up.
Yeah. You set me up to try to break it down. And you know what? Your local neighborhood kids have found this awesome box of sticks, and the reason why they were missing in the first place anyway is because they wanted to take those sticks to build their own kites. So the dogs don't get any. Sad day for dogs. Be upset.
Should be. Should be.
You know what I want to tell you? This is a really heartwarming story, because this is a heartwarming story about a man who wanted to see joy in the world. So he built a box, a potato box, maybe a bread box even, with the word stick on it, put a stick in it, and dog comes up, dog gets stick. What nobody's really talked about is the fact that this man, from rags to riches, he now has a very successful dogfighting arena. And it's just lucrative. So if you're anywhere near that park, don't take your dogs unless they're scrappers.
I'm going to add to that. I don't usually do this, but I saw it. So the way he gets away with it is actually he puts the bones of the losing dogs in that batch of things. They're painted brown to look like sticks. That's how he gets away with the bodies. Yeah.
Those are some fucked up kites that those kids are doing.
Bone kites.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a bones day for a bones kite.
Yeah.
Looking hip.
I can't wait to hear what Shane has to say.
So here's the thing. You've revealed me, Devin. My terrible secret is out there. I like dogs. They're good. They're just the only good thing on this earth, frankly. And I'm not gonna do a terrible thing about dogs. So instead, I'm just gonna number 23 this son of a bitch.
Michael Jordan?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to point out a simple mathematical fact.
Number 23.
Wake up. 456 pick up sticks. 456 is an area code for where? Bermuda. Where specifically? Triangle County, Bermuda. That's right, the Bermuda Triangle. What happens in the Bermuda Triangle? Planes go down. Specifically, Boeing 457s. 457. All dogs go to heaven. Are you keeping up, class? Here's the thing. 457 area code for not Bermuda. I lost it. You win. I don't care.
457.
Game sucks.
Oh, we found Shainsaws. Don't touch it.
Dogs are cool, man.
Let's see where 457 actually is. It looks to be in Ohio.
457 Ohio.
You know,
isn't that how
would
you say
in
good
Ohio.
morning in
There's
Japanese?
nobody looking in Ohio for anything.
No.
Ohio is for lovers. Think about it. The Drew Carey Show, Cleveland rocks and
Rolls.
well, you know what? You know,
Bread, box, bones. They're there. I did it. I brought it back.
It's all connected, sheeple.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. However, dogs are the only thing worth living for.
Love it. And with that, we say we love you.
We love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.